after reviewing the game on the film against Ashland, it pretty much went like, it could have gone if we didn't play real well. On defense, we had pretty good effort. We got into some situations out there where we didn't set the front right and we didn't call the right coverages that we're supposed to be playing. And, that's the part that's hard to deal with. If we get out-athleted because of skill level and, maturity in the game, I can live with that. But when we don't get lined up right and make the right eagle sets and the right coverage calls, we can't do that. And I think we got shook up. You know what I mean? And just the level of the game might have been a little bit too big for us at times, because you can't do that stuff. If you got a tight G call and you're supposed to set it to the tight end and you don't, I don't know what world you're living in. So, the safeties didn't get us in the right coverages. The safeties took a step backwards. They got to play better this week, and those guys have been solid. And so I look at some things and I'm like, it's like we got rattled, and we can't be that way. You can't be that way. Maybe that works in high school and you can get away with it, not in college. So, we talked to them about that, and that part of it's unacceptable. So I thought the offense, they were playing against a real good box, and it was, them dudes up in the box they're rough. And we played hard. Did we knock them, out in the blocking schemes where we wanted them? Probably not, but we did some things offensively, I thought, a little better than we did defensively. Special teams, I was happy with the game. I thought we kicked well, covered well. There were some good coverage plays that I've not seen us do yet this year that, I was real happy with. So, but, Marty can tell you a little bit more about the offense.
Coach, I guess we talked a little bit about Ryan's development. You've seen him for a couple of games. What have you liked about him? He hasn't turned the ball over, so.
You got to like that. True freshman playing quarterback is tough. It's a tough task. Just the schemes, it's a lot different in high school. There's a lot more on his plate. As you mentioned, he hasn't turned the ball over. We haven't had an offensive turnover in 3 games since he's became a starter, which is, real commendable. He's doing a good job, but as coordinator, I got to keep his plate, just enough on there and not overload him. So, we're limited somewhat on what you really can do with the freshman, and just bringing him along, because we want to put him in a situation where he's going to succeed. And he's coming. Saturday he got a little nervous in the pocket a few times. One, he should have run for a first down. He had that. But that's freshman mistakes. We talked about that right after he came off the field. And, and it's just a learning process with him. And, but he's doing a good job. He's a good leader. As you can see, when he goes down, you got like 3 linemen helping him up right away. So I'm real happy with the effort of the offense. I'm not happy with the consistency. 2 weeks ago, we go 99 yards first drive of the game. Last week, we go down all the way. And I knew they were going to be tough. I haven't seen anybody score on them down in goal line area running the ball. We knew it was going to be tough sledding down there. And then he got that pass out a little late, or that should have scored. And that's just a learning process. We work on these things every week, and he improves every week, and that's the key for long-term success. And we got 6 freshmen starting on offense. I think it's 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. So we're a young group, and they need to mature faster than they are probably. And just be consistent. Like Coach said, can't you know, anywhere, there's never been a lack of effort out there. It's just lack of discipline and finishing, you know. They gotta finish better.
Are you making his goals on a week-by-week basis, or is there like a level you want Ryan to play at a certain point?
You always want him to play like a senior, but you know, the big thing for him is just keep progressing and not turn the ball over. You know, I mean that's you know, we want to be kind of a ball control offense, and because the one thing I know, if we're on the field, it's real hard for the other team to score, but we've got to notch it up a level, and we've got to start scoring more points. That's the thing that disappoints me mostly is we're not consistently going down and finishing off drives. You know, we get the ball in good field position. That should be short field, let's go, boom, and get points out of it. And we're not always doing that.
Do you have any updates on Jake Mayon?
It's, you know, I'll let you know Saturday. You know, he's a tough kid. Just got nicked up a little and didn't see a reason to aggravate his injury any worse.